Hi guys, it's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. Yes, it's that time again. It is now going to be in 2 days, the full moon in Aquarius. Or no, sorry, I'm doing Aquarius. Full moon in Scorpio, super moon. It's the last super moon of the year if I looked it up on Google. So if you can trust Google, I'm pretty sure it's the last one of the year. If not, let me know in the description box below. You guys sometimes are a lot smarter than me. So I did your guided channeled message. I did my sacred bath. I did my prayers and meditations and ritual. And I did my automatic writing. And so I uploaded that video before I started on these videos. And there was a theme about the scorpionic energies. You know, Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. It's about ending cycles and starting new ones. It's about um, releasing and letting go and transmuting and transforming energies, right? It's big stuff. I feel like we've been doing a lot of that, but Spirit said there are two groups in the collective consciousness that are being heavily affected at this time. Excuse me, at this time. And that is the first group are people who have been clinging, gripping, refusing to let go of something that was dead a long time ago, right? Whether it's a marriage, a committed relationship, a friendship, a family dynamic, or a job. You know, some of the people that are going to be hit hardest with this full moon is those who refuse to let go of what's dying, those who are afraid of change, those who know that they're dancing with a carcass, right? And yet they're just so determined to hold on to it. And Spirit said some of those people will be experiencing a tower moment. But I'm here to tell you, this is zodiac number 4, no tower moments yet. So that's good news, okay? But I'm sure there will be a couple zodiacs that are struggling with this energy, okay? So then the second group is those who have already had a lot of transformations and deaths and a lot, you know, like people that toxic relationships that they put healthy boundaries up, friendships they walked away from, jobs that no longer fulfilled them, that they took control and chose the change and said, I'm done, right? Loved ones that have passed on or animals that have passed away. But there's been a lot of transformation and a lot of death and rebirths, right? So group number 2, instead of being in that tightly gripped thing, they have actually transmuted that energy, and now they are in the next phase of grieving. There's 5 stages of grieving to get you to the acceptance, and you can go through many of them, or there's 5, but you can go through them many times for the same thing, depending on whether or not you are allowing yourself to really, truly open up and let it go. So the second group is in the grieving process, and they're either entering the grieving process, in the grieving process, or finishing the grieving process and moving on to spring cleanup, right? Getting ready for the next cycle, the next phase, we're leaving Pisces and entering the age of Aquarius. That's the macro, right? You bring it down into the micro. It's cleaning out your closet, cleaning out your junk drawers, decluttering your home, cleaning up your yard, painting, putting your pretties out for the summer. It's, you know, planting your gardens and cleaning and weeding. And so that's the micro, right? And the spiritual is we have to do that within us too, not just in our external 3D reality. So go watch the channeled message. It's very important, I think, to everybody's reading. And just so you know, I choose one of these postcards from Spirit every new moon, every full moon for me. and it goes on my altar, and it's the theme for me to deal with for the month. And it was so profoundly correlated to my guided channeled message that I felt it was important to share with all of you. So this is also my energy that I need to be dealing with this month. So I'm going to read that first. Then I'm doing a 5-card spread, like a plus sign. We have the heart of the matter. We have what energy are you leaving behind or needs to be left behind, needs to be surrendered or released. Then we have what is on your mind or influencing your decision process at this time. Then we have the underlying energy that is like hidden subconscious energy. It's not always hidden. You might be aware of it, but it's like deep in your tummy. It's that I don't talk about it. I don't share it. I don't, it's subconscious or what's the word I'm looking for? Just the underlying issue, right? Then we have what energy are you moving into and going to be dealing with from now until May 22nd when the new moon occurs. Okay, stick around to the end because I'm doing oracle messages for the light workers and star seeds, indigo children, anybody that resonates with ground crew here to help bring in the new earth. I'm going to do oracle messages from the Work Your Light Oracle. And then I'm going to allow you to, or encourage you, not allow you, I'm going to encourage you to ask a yes or no question to Spirit and know that there are 2 yeses and 2 nos in the Angel Answers deck. And whether or not you get a yes or no, probably, maybe, I don't know. But Spirit will give you a direct answer or at least give you really good guidance on the question that you're asking. So be thinking in the back of your mind on what you want to ask so that we can do that. Then I've got my new Rebel deck, which is brassy, sassy, in your face, cussing, swearing, telling it like it is. And they're fun. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it behind. I like them. Okay, then I'm doing oracles for the twin flames or anybody who has been activated by a relationship or a romance of some sort. And then the last one is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, and that is a general message for the collective. So stick around to the end, okay? I want to read this postcard from Spirit. This was profound, guys. It was like plucked it right out. Okay. When I choose them, this is the deck. I go like this. Whoop. See that? When one sticks up, I ask Spirit to guide me and I do it until one sticks up and looks like a definite answer. And then I pull it out. And this is what I pulled out. It says, Dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome. Like when you leave a situation not in alignment or toxic or not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We do not want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss, integrate it, see the beauty that was, the lessons that were learned, and know that as you let go of what is past, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, supporting you always and forever. Now, the reason why this was so profound for me is because not only have I been going through the ascension journey for the last, couple of years, but I also just recently lost my brother-in-law, who was one of my first sweethearts. We were engaged to be married when we were in our young years. He had an aneurysm. I asked you guys to pray for him, and I didn't update because I've been grieving. I've been mourning. He meant a lot to me. We became best friends, and we've stayed friends for 40 years. His little brother married my little sister, and we became in-laws. And so it was a big loss for me, and I'm grieving, and that's why that card was so profound for me. And then on top of that, I have a cousin who also was very near and dear to my heart, who was struggling with cancer. We kind of knew that the type of cancer it was so aggressive that she probably wasn't going to make it, but that didn't stop us all from hoping that she would. And she transitioned the day after Greg did. So that's profound for me. And not just people dying, but there are, like, I got divorced and I lost weight and I changed my life and I quit my job. And there's so many endings that I've gone through. And I think I've done most of my mourning, but there might be some grieving I still need to get to in order to be in the acceptance stage, right? So I just wanted to share that with you. We're 11 minutes in. Let's get into your reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and cross watchers. Remember, if it's your message, you'll know. If it's not your message, there are many messages here. Stick around because I'm sure you will get a message. I'm sure of it. I set my intentions that way. And remember, if you're a cross watcher, that it might actually be a message for you, about you, not necessarily your person. Okay, let's crack into it. All right, the heart of the matter, the center of it all, is the Seven of Cups. Choose wisely. See this guy sitting on the pier? He's praying, he's meditating, he's asking for guidance. And there's guidance, right? Look at the finger pointing that way, not this way. Nope, that's a closed fist. This one you might have to give a lot to get this one. This one is a sidewind. This is like taking the side step. This one, I don't know. It looks a little Spockish to me. This looks like the one. But I'm just saying, Seven of Cups is confusion. It's options. It's fantasies. It's daydreaming. For some of you, it's manifesting. Take it as it resonates, because herein lies the heart of the matter. There's a choice that needs to be made and clarity that needs to be had. And if you're trying to manifest something, there is a clear intention that needs to be set. Get clear on what you want and trust your intuition, because it looks like Spirit's guiding you. All right, so now we want to look at what needs to be left in the past. What needs to be released and let go and transmuted? Where are you headed away from? Aquarius. Ooh, firm foundation. Now, if I'm going to have something in the past that I leave there, I want it to be a firm foundation. That's pretty good, because that means that, you know, there's potential still there. You laid the groundwork. And although it's in the past and it's something that you're being told to move from, it's still there. And that potential, it wouldn't be a firm foundation if there wasn't an intent by the universe for you to return to it. It's also the Four of Pentacles. So if I look at the other energy of the Four of Pentacles, it's something that you're holding on to. You know, we talked about, what are you clinging to that needs to die, needs to let go, needs to be transmuted. And so, you know, maybe what was a secure foundation for you in the past, because my marriage was awesome for the first, I don't know, 11 years. And then it just, you know, slowly withered and died on the vine. Our friendship didn't, but our relationship as lovers and partners did. So, you know, what used to be a firm foundation for some of you might not be anymore, and you might be clinging to it. You might need to let it go. We'll take a look, okay? We'll take a look. So, what is on your mind or influencing you at this time? Movement, choices, and decisions. See, because you're going from this Four of Pentacles is not moving. That's stubborn. That's clinging, that's closing down, that's guarding, that's, and that's the negative side of that energy. The positive side of that energy is foundations. It's, having two pentacles firmly planted under your feet, one over your heart and one over your head, right? There's always a pro and con to every energy and every card. That's why tarot is so hard to learn, because you can learn all the meanings, but the energies, they move around. By the way, I'm expecting a gentleman to come and work on my son's four-wheeler. If we get interrupted, I might have to upload a second part 2 for you. I'm hoping not. We're setting our intentions. We're going to get through this. So what is on your mind is decision, money, relationship, fertility, or expansion, and sky is the limit. So it sounds to me like you have something you want to move toward, and you've got a choice, because here you've got the 7 of Cups. Choose wisely. And what's on your mind is choices and decisions about forward movement. That's deep. That's very synchronistic. You get 2 like that. Boom. Something you need to decide. Just saying. And it's heavily on your heart and mind. All right, so, that's not the one I want yet. Oh, I like this one. So what is buried or hidden in your subconscious? The Sun card. You could be dealing with a Leo, but this tells me that happy things are coming for you and you don't even know it. Not even on your radar. Or if it is, you're doubting it. You're not sure. But Spirit's saying, good stuff's coming. And there's some light. And for some of you, this is your inner light shining outward. This is your potential. This is what's within you, buried, that you're going to have to uncover. You're going to have to shine up and release. This is your light. Your light is within. May the 4th be with you. That was all over the place yesterday, wasn't it? Then your forward moving energy, and boy, is it forward moving. Look at that. Whoosh, hitting right in the crosshairs. Whatever it is you have been wanting to happen is now positively. Well, I feel positive, but it's accelerated motion. This is the 8 of Wands. This could be communication. This could be moving from where you live to another place. It could be somebody moving from where they are towards you. It could be you choosing with choose wisely and choices and decisions, moving away from that 4 of Pentacles. Maybe something that was firm and foundational for you no longer is, and you need to move away from it. But this is accelerated motion. This comes in quick, guys. Okay, this is the energy you're going to be working with in this month. So and you have a lot of potential to shine. Make sure you choose wisely, because something within you is looking to be born or shown outward. Okay, so let's get you your release cards or surrender cards. What do my Aquarians need to release or surrender to? We have, surrender your ego, cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Then we have surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm. Don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. And he's holding a sword. And you guys are Aquarius, right? So this is air energy. So surrender the drama. Yeah, this moon is going to trigger some of you to, or people around you. And it's like, arguments and blah, 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 drama. I'm hearing drama, toxic drama. Walk away. Just say no. Shine your light, right? Choose wisely, because what you're moving toward is beautiful and it's coming in quick. So surrender your ego. We already did that one. Cultivate gratitude. So don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you want. And if your ego is preventing you, maybe you're fighting, right? Maybe you're fighting with what used to be your foundation or stability. And it could be a person, maybe a job or whatever it is. You'll know. Spirit's telling me you'll know. Whatever it is, the drama, you don't need to participate. Somebody's ego is causing all this drama. And if it's not yours, it's the other person or situation. And let them do it. Shine like a diamond. I don't know that song, but I'm hearing it. Shine like a diamond. I don't know the word. Or the song, I mean. And then we have surrender to play. Yeah, don't get caught up in the drama. Don't let people's ego suck you in. Don't let your ego suck you in. Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play as a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Okay, so also with that sun card, the sun can also have to do with youthfulness, youthful play. It's joy, it's happiness, it's being like a kid again. And so this is confirming that that kind of energy is going to help you to bring in this choice easier. You're going to have a clearer mind to make that choice and to move forward. If you surrender your ego, surrender the drama, don't get engaged in the fighting. If there is fighting or drama, stick to what you know. Trust. Okay. So let's get you. I feel like there's something in your past with that foundation card that you're clinging to that Spirit says you got to let go of. You got to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I can't hold it back anymore. Now, star seeds. Let's see what your mission work is. What do you need to be working on this month to be on mission? Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting your future. See, Four of Pentacles, firm foundation. Your mom's mom and her mom's mom and their mom's mom. It's ancestral. Dads, right? They did it. It's been passed down through our genetic coding and through our education and our role modeling. And you are going to need to break the chain. Whatever you are leaving in the past that you're clinging to, by the way, you need to let it go and be the one to break the chain, because it looks like you have some ancestral patterns and some healing around that. And you are rewriting your future. So choose wisely, because you've got movement, choices, decision, and then you got accelerated motion. So movement, motion, choose wisely, decisions. Break the chain. Is that a song too? Break the chain. I don't know. I feel like there's a song there too. So then we have inner temple, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah. With this being the Seven of Cups being the center of your reading, that's emotions, right? Cups are energy in motion. It's something you're emotionally invested in or want to be. And Spirit says if you're going to move into something new, you're going to have to go within. You're going to have to tune in to your own inner child, your own inner healing, your own light. Look at the light shining over both of their heart chakras, right? Devotion, time to pray. This person's praying. This person's contemplating, maybe praying. And then that's going to bring about whatever you're choosing, you better choose wisely, because you got a lot at stake. You got a lot at stake. This is beautiful, beautiful sun energy. You want that shit to come up and out of that lower subconscious, right? You want to bring that out and shine like a diamond. All right, now set your intentions, Aquarians. What would you like to know? A yes or no, or at least advice around a situation or a question. May have something to do with your overall reading, may be totally different. It's up to you. You set your intentions. We're going to get you answers for it. Are you ready? All right. Ooh, we have compromise. Look at the scales, balancing the scales. Compromise. This is really, really resonating for me. Just saying, I'm not going to talk about my private stuff, but my ex is an Aquarius, and we've had a little bit going on in the last 2 days. Compromise. Sometimes you have to compromise to keep the peace, especially if you've got children involved, right? So compromise. And there's something better. Choose a new direction. There's another choice. Choose wisely. Choices, decisions. Choose a new direction. Direction, accelerated motion, movement. Look at this angel is pointing. I don't know what they're pointing at, but they're pointing at something that they can see and nobody else can. Okay, so choose a new direction. I feel like you're moving away from something that used to be beautiful, used to be what you thought was best for you. And somehow, some way, it just turned toxic or turned differently. And it's time to move away from that, right? All right, now let's get you your Rebel Oracle deck. I love these messages. Please pardon my vulgarity, but they are vulgar cards. All right. We have okay, love. Ooh, for some of you, this is love related because I feel it, or at least used to be. We have get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. So if you're trying to choose yourself, trying to choose self-love or moving toward a new lover or something you love, it's like get some, give some, and it will cheer you up. And with that balance card, or that where'd it go? Compromise card. Okay, that means that sometimes when you're letting go of something that's toxic or no longer serves you, sometimes you've got to move towards self-love and self-preservation, and you got to just get out while the getting's good, because inside of you is a lot of light that's been being suppressed. So then we have winning. Oh, there's that ego. Oh my goodness. Remember, surrender your ego. Winning. I'm thinking of that actor. What's his name? Charlie Sheen. Winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. And I think that's what you're saying to whatever this firm foundation used to be. It's like you tried to hold on to it. You tried to cling to it. And it's like you told the person or the situation or the boss or whatever it is, you're like, you know what? You got a good thing going. Don't ruin it. You were winning. And spirit clearly is saying that you need to choose you. All right, then we have, ooh, there's that tower. I didn't think it would come in the Rebel deck. Look at the lightning. Figure shit out on your own. Wow. Lightning strikes. Yeah, figure shit out on your own. So you need to go within. You need to trust your intuition. You need to figure it out on your own. All right, let's take a look at the romance angels for any of you that are in a love relationship, looking for guidance, or twin flame relationship. Might play into the overall general reading, might be a separate message. You take it as it resonates, because I'm giving messages to everybody. Okay, so we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Whatever you're clinging to needs to be released, okay? Because then, look what comes in. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You're going to have to shine like a diamond. You're going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to go within and release your inner light. And then you have, this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. So right away, I'm getting two groups. I'm getting those of you who believe that whatever that firm, remember at the beginning of the reading, I said, for some of you, this is a firm foundation that you thought you had to release and let go of, but it's because it's a firm foundation, it might come back around. Remember I said that? I think I said that. I said, when you have a firm foundation, you can walk away from that shit, but it's still there. You've already built a very firm foundation. You can go back to that. That's only for some of you. You'll know, okay? You might have thought it was unrequited love. You might have thought that there wasn't enough love and attraction and chemistry, but look at, there is. And the person, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So for a handful of you, this is something that you're going to go back to. That's why you have to choose wisely, because Spirit's saying, do you really want to walk away from, move away from this, or would you rather go back and revisit it? Because it could be the one. Bottom of the deck was the Nine of Swords. I forgot to tell you guys that, because like whatever this Four of Pentacles is, something that you've closed your heart off to that maybe you shouldn't have, or something that you're clinging to that you might need to let go of. Like I said, there are two groups, right? If you're stressed, if you're having trouble sleeping, if you're arguing, I had this. I was up at 4:44 this morning, triggered by an Aquarius. Just saying. And I didn't get any sleep because I was triggered. I was angry. I was upset. I wanted to be in control for the sake of my son, but had to go back to my most recent purging and realization that Spirit says the only thing I can do is clean up my side of the street. I can't control other people's behaviors. If that resonates with some of you guys, it certainly resonates with me. So if you're having trouble stressing and fearful and angry and just triggered, you're going to have, you'll be moving away from that. You really will, because deep inside of you is this beautiful light just dying to come out. Last message. Tick tock. Tick tock. I'm hearing it's time to choose. The time is now, the time is now, the time is now. And if it's not for you, it's for whatever situation you're entangled in. Time is of the essence. And if you're clinging, like the general message for the collective, if you're clinging to something that absolutely should be released, sometimes when you release an outcome, that's when it comes charging in. For those of you who this is for you. For those of you that this is not for you, just by releasing the outcome, by letting go and choosing wisely and moving forward, the time is now. The time is now. Okay, I hope you got a message. I did plenty of messages. I did a nice long reading for you. So I love you guys. If you would like your own personal private reading, please feel free to reach out. All the information is in the description box below. Hit the little arrow, it'll drop down and you can read the description. There's links down there for other things that might interest you, my second channel. And there's lots of pricing, guys. I mean, I think $10 is the cheapest reading I do, and it's just an energy. It's like a flyby, right? But if you're really stuck on something and you don't have financial support at this time, I have some really affordable readings. Now, for those of you who can afford it and you're really in the muck and you need guidance, I have a deep dive too, and everything in between. So go check it out. And I'm doing 4 readings a day, and that's all. So first come, first serve. All right. I love you guys. I will be doing a twin flame reading and a pick a pile somewhere in between this full moon and the new moon. So watch for those. Make sure you subscribed and hit the wiggly bell. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Okay? Namaste.